Is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with the IRS. You're at the home of the 5-minute video because you're not going to listen to me more than 5 minutes. At least that's what YouTube says. I'm really happy today. I went over 3,000 subscribers, so that's really cool. I'll ask you for that at the end. But don't worry, this is only a 5-minute video. You know, when you're listening to me, you should know I am a former IRS agent. I've worked about 10,000 cases. I worked for the IRS for 10 years. I've been in private practice for what, 40 years? Yeah, I've been doing this 50 years. I still look good. But anyway, at the end of the day, I like these videos to be educational and informative. You want to work the case yourself, you can. If you need representation or a consultation, you're welcome to call us. Just so you know, my whole team is a bunch of former IRS agents, tax attorneys, and CPAs. We only work cases where we can add value to the case. So you never have to worry about us. And that's why I always give you a consultation. You need to make a decision, really, not me, on what, in fact, that you want to do. So I'm here to tell you the truth, and I'm here to calm everybody down because IRS isn't the beast everyone thinks it is. If it just isn't. Anyway, if you do call my firm, you only speak to me. I take every single call that comes in, and that's why you have a consultation. Anyway, at the end of the day, I want to talk today about how to get your money back if you've been ripped off by a tax resolution company. Maybe 1/3 of my calls, people have already given money and they call me and they says, "Oh man, what are we going to do? We've been really ripped off by this company." They're really the big firms. If you look online and you go to Google and it says ad, the first four say ad, the bottom three say ad. You're speaking to a big tax resolution company who have loads of money to go ahead. Many are owned by hedge funds, and it's a business to them. When you contact these firms, you're contacting a salesperson who is going to go ahead and sell you on the idea that you need them. They come up with a solution many times that they really don't know about. The reality is only a tax attorney, a CPA, an enrolled agent, or former IRS agent is going to tell you how your case is going to end. So if you've called somebody and they weren't one of those four, you got a big problem on your hand. Here's how that works. The big companies, the person selling makes about half the money. The 40% goes to the firm itself, or it could switch around 50-40, 40-50, and anywhere between 5 and 10% goes to the person actually who has the knowledge to solve your case. Many of these people working their cases are kind of more on the bottom end of their expertise, and they're just getting a job to go ahead and work them. So if you've been ripped off, believe it or not, you are not alone. You can't look for reviews because you can buy reviews. That's a bad way. You can't look at Better Business Bureau. The big companies know how to wash them, or they have other ways to go ahead and start new companies and look like they're fresh and they're clean. The bigger the firm you use, the more complaints they're going to have. That's only normal. So I'm going to tell you, if you are ever going to be represented, you must speak to either the attorney, the former IRS agent, the enrolled agent, and CPA, and let them tell you exactly how to work the case. Let me get to the main point. How are you going to get your money back? You can complain as much as you want on social media. You can call them 100 times. You can do all that, but that's not how you get your money back. The person who worked your case has the power of attorney on your case. They are licensed in that state, and they are licensed with IRS. They're licensed under Circular 230. The only way that you are going to go ahead and get your money back is to complain to the person, listen to me, that had the power of attorney. That, once again, is either going to be an attorney, a CPA, an enrolled agent, could be a former IRS, whoever it is. You must threaten their license and say, "I want the money back because I have been ripped off." If they blow you off, you have many options. You can contact the IRS, Department of Professional Regulation there under Circular 230. You can Google that. You can contact the Department of Regulation in their state. You can contact their licensing. You can file a complaint with the bar, or you can go ahead and call the CPA in that state. In Florida, it's the FICPA. They all have them, and you have to file a complaint there. What you do is you send them an email and demanding a specific date. After you do that, you send a certified letter to them. If you have been rejected and you can't work anything out, you should go ahead and do that, because you're going to help other people. Make sure though what you're doing, you have exactly, if you especially if you can't talk to the person, I would always try to settle it first. But if you can't, you need to put them on notice electronically and in writing by certified mail that that's what your plan is. Remember, you can stop getting ripped off by speaking to the person who's going to work your case in the first place. Anyway, if you'd give me a subscription, it's really nice. It's not that I need them. Google ranks us by subscription. I know it's kind of funny. And if you need a representation or consultation, that's all our firm does. We're experts in IRS resolution. I'm going to go ahead and leave you my contact information in the section where it says description below. Thank you for listening. I always appreciate you. If you want me to do a video for you that I think everyone uses, leave it in the comment section. You can give me a like, but please, the subscription's important. And I do thank you for listening. Appreciate you.